As Roger said earlier, we've made some significant changes to the way we work in recent months to face into and to stay ahead of the challenges presented by coronavirus. In the last year, in response to the pandemic, we set up the Community Cares Fund to provide much needed support to those local organisations helping those most in need in our community. The initial funds provided by our society were supplemented by you, our fantastic members, who generously donated dividends. As a result, the fund quickly grew to over £370,000. Since the fund launched, we've achieved many amazing things, such as supporting local food banks, helping young victims of domestic violence, and providing much needed information and well-being support for unpaid carers. In contrast to these larger donations, we've also been able to make over 100 donations to help community groups and charities adapt their services to meet ever-changing needs and increasing demands. The Community Cares Fund is the cornerstone of our COVID response. It's allowed us to be much more responsive and adaptable to local needs, ensuring money gets to those who need it most quickly and efficiently. The difference we've been able to make via the fund has been fantastic, and therefore, as a result, we've decided to keep it in place moving forward. In order to focus on the fund, we've now ceased operating our community token scheme in our food stores and the community giving scheme in our funeral branches. Going ahead, the majority of our funding will be channeled through the Community Cares Fund. We have, however, earmarked funds to allow us to continue to make smaller donations for things like raffle prizes and sponsorships. The Society is making a total of £200,000 available through the Community Cares Fund, which we will hope will be added to by our members, as it was in 2020. Once again, we'll ask you, our members, to donate some or all of your dividend to support worthy causes through the fund. Through the Community Cares Fund, we're looking to support the work of voluntary, community and social enterprise organisations addressing at least one of these key issues: community action, mental health and well-being, and food justice for all. Applications for the 21-22 grants can now be made via our website. Our funeral division is a key part of our business, and this year we have set up funeral support grants, whereby those in need of financial support can get help with the cost of a funeral where it's beyond their means to pay. Our funeral colleagues will operate this fund and will liaise directly with those clients in greatest need. Since September 2020, our Co-op has supported the call for an increase in the value of Healthy Start vouchers. Initially, we enhanced the value of the vouchers by £1.15 to £4.25 to meet the inflationary shortfall in the value of the vouchers. Following public pressure, including the campaign led by Marcus Rashford and the Child Food Poverty Task Force, the government has thankfully increased the value of Healthy Start vouchers to £4.25 in April. Whilst we welcome this much-needed change from the government, we feel that we must go further to ensure families in our region gain access to healthy and nutritious food. That's why we're proud to continue to support topping up the new value of Healthy Start vouchers in our food stores from £4.25 to £5. To support our food bank collections in store, we introduced a new way for our customers to make a financial donation to their local food banks by introducing the Food Bank Donation Gift Card. Customers are able to purchase the cards for £5 with 100% of the value going to the food bank connected with that store. To date, we've sold 1,600 cards, raising £8,000 for our food banks. Now, we all know Christmas can be a challenging season for many, and last Christmas, we supported our communities by encouraging in-store donations to our food banks. We also made donations via vouchers to soup kitchens, domestic abuse refuges and night shelters. We continued our support for unpaid carers by donating store vouchers to those carer organisations that we supported earlier in the year. Many in our region faced increased pressures over the winter months, so with this in mind, we made donations to Citizens Advice Bureaus, Age UK Essex, Norfolk and Norwich, and local winter appeals. Despite the challenges of the last year, our engagement team have been continuing to get out and about, and when this has not been physically possible, they have organised online events and activities, helping bring people together and to celebrate our local heroes. Many people have found ways to help others and keep the community spirit alive. At the end of 2020, we wanted to show our appreciation to the local organisations for the hard work that they've been doing in our communities. After a fantastic response to our request for nominations, we randomly selected and delivered festive hampers to 32 key worker organisations throughout our region. We also asked people to nominate their community hero to win Christmas. Yet again, we received a fantastic number of nominations, demonstrating that our region's community spirit is alive and well. The team also spread some festive cheer by supporting over 50 Christmas-themed events. Moving on, we know that we're nothing without you, our members, and it's important for us to continually engage with you. So this year we introduced Your Co-op Live. It's a video magazine-style programme designed to cover topical stories featuring guests, films, cooking demonstrations and audience participation. Our first two programmes addressing food justice for all and well-being were a great success, and we're holding our third programme focusing on sourced locally produce in June. This past year has shown how vital it is to have vibrant, caring communities. Through the Community Cares Fund and our ongoing outreach and engagement programmes, we'll continue to support community groups, charities and organisations across our region. So we'd like to thank you for your continued support of our co-op, enabling us to continue to do amazing things.